Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. Little gets the blood boiling. White like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rams will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buffaloes offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollock.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking downfield, it's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
How about the play about the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. You're ready.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
We get 1 free ones. Hurry up.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the back. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Rams offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is being physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Rams headed quickly to the line.
How about the defensive end understanding football? Understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's going to let it go. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Rams line up to punt it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buffalo! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a
ice cream
here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah,
oh, shit.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead.
Son of a bitch.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Rams
defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield.
Shiloh.
And it's the free safety. He comes in and makes the sack. We don't get to say that very often, usually back in coverage, but you could tell I had a little speed there. Go get the quarterback, go get him on the ground.
I gave him an Uber ride, and he was late and he didn't tip. But he was cool.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking for room. It's Morrow. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. A third down play to get the quarter started. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it set up on the outside.
Fucker.
And he's got room. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
It is perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
To the air, it's Sanders. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. Looking for a block. It's Horton. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to his team.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down play from the gun. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Rams moving quickly to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That is a...
Travis!
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on you on second down.
And now on second down for this offense. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Quick strike complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Going up top on first down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return.
Why didn't they go
They'll have it
deep?
First down at the 39.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence they can flip the ball tight to nose. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They've been
Oh
pretty much
shit, no,
stifled
no,
on
no,
offense
no, no,
so far,
no.
David, only able to
No,
bust
God.
out 3 points in their previous
Fuck.
3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the
Why
field.
the fuck did they
Find
put
those
me on
guys down
goal
the field.
line?
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. And this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the juniors. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Fowler DiColosi. And it's caught. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Looking for space. It's Morrow. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I Tell you what, they need some push up front, too, right? They got to move their defensive lineman out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down.
And it's picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Dumps it to the back. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's Sanders. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now,
Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Purdue is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over Notre Dame. Any big development in this one. We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Skips away from pressure. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be checked down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Wants to throw. It's Sanders. He's going up top. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing so.
Oh, God damn it.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rams!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Off the play fake on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Buffaloes
And they got a
will
kick
away
off.
first,
Look
and
at
we'll
it.
start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Rams want to crank the tempo.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the whole defense. But how about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And it's incomplete on third down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Hold it. Finds his man on the left.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run up.
To the air, it's Sanders. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab outside. It's Horn. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Picks up the first down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to go up top on first down. Release to the back. And they can't make the connection. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, the defense just hasn't seemed to quite have an answer. They've come close to interceptions like that one there, but they haven't registered any so far. They've given up a few touchdown passes. They're just not quite able to make the plays they need to against the pass in this game.
A third and long coming up here. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to
Oh,
the
I
turf.
remember. Oh, what are the fucking rules? Oh, shit. Anytime you're past the 15, cool. And we are past the 50.
Defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
No. Oh, God damn it.
3 straight incompletions,
Fuck it.
and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but Dave, you got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. Runs through the tackle. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Rams in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it better.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. With jet sweep pass. Got the first down and more. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this drive.
Oh, God damn it.
Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Oops.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. To the air, it's Ballard Nicolosi. Finds his target down the middle. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Alright, time for it.
Every last one of you have a talent, but it's on you to develop and exercise. Just screaming to get out. And it's about time to character. Character is going to keep you where you want to go longer than you really need to stay. Work ethic is unbelievable. Talent is as well. But sooner or later, it's something that's inside of you just has to want it. You have to need it. You gotta go ahead and like that rest that you gotta take. That nobody can stop you. And the closer you get to it, you don't have naysayers, you have doubters, you have people that's close to you. That even in the crib with your man beside of you that don't believe in you. I know I stepped on somebody's toes right there, but it's okay. That's what I came here to do. But it's up to you to wipe the tears out your eyes and go get it. Because my mom, when I was 7 years old, is I believe. I got to Jackson State and I started saying I believe, and they thought it was something new. I've been believing for a long time, and I'm not going to ever stop. Now it's about time for you to look at that person next to you and say, I believe. I believe. I mean, you got to feel it. You got to embed it. You got to embody it. Don't just say it with your neck all slanted. You got to put your neck up right and say, I believe. I mean, I believe. That's right. Without a shadow of a doubt, you got to believe. You got to want it. Because everything you want is going to be something in front of it that's going to keep you away from it. So you don't have to fight. You got to roll your sleeves up. You got to put Vaseline on your face, ladies. Take your earrings off. You don't take your lace front off, baby. You're going to have to go get it. You're going to have to go get it. Because see, my top plays happen in practice. My top plays happen in Fort Myers, Florida, when none of you knew anything about me. My top plays happen when there was no camera there. See, those are the plays you just caught on camera. Those weren't my top plays because I practiced like I played, so when I played, it would be practice.
And there can be no panic.
Yeah, you were supposed to clap right there because that was that's all good practice plays. So if somebody out there right now, the light ain't on, you will keep making plays. Nobody's talking about you, but keep making plays. Right. I know your sales numbers aren't where your friend is, but keep making plays. I know nobody's talking about you, and you're not on the leaderboard right now, but baby, keep making plays. I don't know what selfish is when you're playing a team sport.
But even in a team sport, you was my stats, my thing.
Now, it wasn't about me, but the better I did, the better we were. So you can see it as selfishness, you can see it as braggadocious, You can see it as individualism, but the better you are, the better it's going to be for your company. The better it's going to be for your team. The better it's going to be for your family. The better it's going to be for your kids. The better it's going to be for your siblings. So you got to do your thing. I love teams. But in the middle of Dion, there's an I. In the middle of the win, there's an I. In the middle of crime, there's an I. So I knew I had to do my job to make it easy for everybody else.
I didn't mean to do that.
Somebody made a mistake. It slipped me a piece of paper.
Oh my God! Fuck!
At that point in time. I wasn't happy about that. Because defensive backs at that time were the lowest paid positions.
Defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's
It's already prime time from high school in the dark that they didn't know about. So when I got to college, prime time was still on the front license plate of my car. So I took that image, I took that phrase, I took that and marketed the heck out of that. So whether you like me or you hate me,
motherfuckers,
you play good or bad, and I was prime time. So I practiced my quotes. What do you think about the interception where you shouldn't have threw it? Better than that. I'm the best thing since peanut butter jelly. I had already rehearsed that. I had already rehearsed that in the dark. What do you think about that punt return? I told him not to kick to me. You'd be better off going for the stuff down. I had already rehearsed these quotes because I believed. Going back to I believed in me so much. I knew I was going to make the play, but I just needed a package, a markability to put myself up there where no one was. And guess what? Old prime staff Deion Sanders from the 2-3 downs to 4-9 starter never touched a set of foot in the NFL. And the day I walked in the NFL, I was the highest paid defensive back ever. You gotta understand what I'm talking about is where they test you, sure. Where they poke at you, they tell you about your past and your history, and they do all kind of bench press tests, 40-yard dashes, shuttle runs, and all of that. And I went to that combine, and right in that sport, they had the bench press there, and I was engaged in a good conversation with one of my cohorts, and they kept saying, Sanders. I looked at him and said, no, I'm good. They said, well, you got to get up a bench. I said, well, I don't think Jerry Rice is going to let cross my hands and let him do like that, so I don't really need that. I'm good. Because I came there for one specific goal. That was running a 40-yard dash to allow them to know that I was what they thought I was. And when I read it, I kept going and left the building because there was no more to talk about. So sooner or later, you've got to bet on you. You believe that everybody else, you clap for everybody else, you support everybody else, you baking cakes and making cookies for everybody else. But when are you going to look in the mirror and believe in the darn person you stick? It's about time for you to believe in you because you got it. You got it. You just got to bring that thing that's on the inside out. So when I went to the combine, I already knew what I had. It was just time for me to show the work. And that's what I did. Did you even look back to see Chicago? I didn't have to.
Sounds like they had a good one there.
Because sometimes in life you know that you know it. You don't have to look back and see what your sales are because you know what you know. You don't have to look back and see what your engagements are because you know what you know. You don't have to look back and see how effective you were because you know what you know. Sometimes you got to know what you know. They gonna call it cockiness, they gonna call it arrogance, but you gonna call it confidence. Because I don't want my confidence to, I'm gonna say something that I want you to hold on to it, all right? Get your cameras ready because this is game. Do not allow my confidence to affect you. If I can get up and
fuck you, Brian. You're not helping at all.
Got his man down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it again. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You guys are going to work, man.
Trying to get the defense to show his hand. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hayden. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air.
And defensively, this is exactly what you...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The #1 objective.
Oh. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck you.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to...
Reels it in down the left side. Running toward the tape. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Trying to surge it in. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 3-possession game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.